The majestic atmosphere of the Demic Palace. Retno Kencana Queen Kalinyamat husband, Prince Yajidi. News of Sultan Trenggana's death reaches the palace. The beginning of political instability in Java. Arya Penangsang's secret meeting with his followers. Plotting a seizure of the throne. A romantic yet melancholic scene between Retno Kencana and Prince Hadiri in the Kalinyamat Gardens. Prince Hadiri and Retno Kencana's journey. Home from Kudus after attempting diplomacy. A surprise attack in the middle of the forest by Arya, Penangsang's envoy. A fierce battle broke out. Prince Hadiri was seriously injured and fell in Retno Kencana's lap. The queen cried under the pouring rain. Retno Kencana returned to the palace carrying her husband's body. The atmosphere of grief was tense. Retno Kencana removed all her jewelry and regalia as a form of grief and protest. The queen walked to Mount Danaraja to meditate Tapawuda. At the top of the hill, she swore an oath that she would not dress properly before Arya Penangsang was killed. The people of Jepara came bringing offerings and support, showing their loyalty to the queen. Queen's inner visualization of personal revenge and responsibility as Alindanang Sutawijaya came to ask for blessings and support. To defeat Arya Penangsang, news of Arya Penangsang's death reached the top of the hill. The queen descended the mountain. The coronation of Retno Kencana as ruler of Jepara with the title of Queen Kalinyamat. The reconstruction of Jepara's harbor. Foreign merchant ships began to dock. Queen Kalinyamat led a meeting with shipbuilders to build a giant war fleet in her study. The queen received a letter from the Sultan of Johor requesting assistance against the Portuguese. Queen Kalinyamat's speech inspired thousands of soldiers on the Jepara coast. The departure of the First Fleet 1551, hundreds of large wooden ships plowed through the seas towards Malacca, a fierce naval battle in the Strait of Malacca. Cannons boomed and fires blazed overhead. Queen Kalinyamat gathered maps from the palace tower, anxiously but resolutely awaiting news. The rest of the fleet returned despite their technological inferiority. The courage of Jepara's soldiers intimidated the Portuguese. High-level diplomacy. An envoy from the Sultan of Aceh arrived bearing gifts and a request for alliance. Preparation of the Second Fleet 1574, which was bigger. 300 ships were prepared in secret. Epic Laskar Kalinyamat participated in archery and fighting training. The siege of the Portuguese fortress in Malacca, which lasted for months. The queen sent supplies non-stop. The queen's old age, she saw the children of Jepara learning to carve. With the beginning of the Jepara carving tradition, Queen Kalinyamat stood on the shore at sunset. Gazing at the ocean she once ruled, the screen slowly darkened with the text. Rainha de Japara, the Queen of the Ocean. Amramadhan from Historia Dwipa. Farewell, see you in the next Jejak Zaman.